So friends, thank you for joining and welcome to today's session. So as usual, every day we are discussing some topic and also doing the meditation. So today we'll understand about the astral travel. Yesterday we learned about the soul. So what is soul? What are different stages? How the soul is formed? So today we'll understand about the astral travel. I hope most of you have heard or experienced about this. So let's understand in today's session. So let me share the slides. Right. So what is astral travel? Right? So in astral travel, the separation of the astral body or astral layer from the physical body, it happens. Right? The physical body remains the same wherever we are, but the astral body, it comes out or start traveling. So every day when we sleep, the same astral travel happens. An astral body goes into, different dimensions, it travels and it comes back. But we are not aware of it. But when we practice more and more meditation, we'll be aware of this and we can have this experience of astral travel or astral projection. There are different names for this, but everything is again the same. Right? Conscious exploration beyond the body happens in deep sleep or in meditation. When a mind is completely, dropped, then we can have these experiences. So many people during the meditation also they say they are traveling or they can feel like floating or they are going somewhere or sudden movements or jerks in the body. And the same way in the sleeps also, we can experience when we're in deep sleep, we get some insights in the form of, you know, dreams or some vibrations or some sensations, right? It can happen any tingling sensation, so you can experience this. So that is what the astral travel is. So let's understand more. The first one is astral body. Now we know that astral travel happens through the astral body. So we all know we have seven, bodies, and each one, right? The physical plane we have the mental body, emotional, etheric, and physical body. And the next one comes the astral body, right? It is very subtle and invisible. We cannot see, but it's again one of the layer of our consciousness, right? It has the awareness, it has the consciousness, and it can easily travel independently without the physical body, but yet it is connected with the physical body. It holds awareness and experience, right? Wherever it travels, it gets some insights or experience or, some awareness about our own self and can move independently and always connected to the physical body. So most of the time people fear, but here, into from our solar plexus or we have this silver cord that is connected with the astral body. Our physical body is connected with the astral body, so whenever this astral body goes out, the silver cord is there, it always connected and protects. So it's never that okay, what if my astral body doesn't return? It never happens. So this, as long as this cord is connected, again the astral body comes back. So when we are in a deep sleep or in a meditative state, the astral body comes out and goes around, gains some experience, and then again it comes back. As we develop more and more awareness, we can know this. Otherwise, in unconscious level also it happens, but we don't realize or we are not that aware to experience this. So what are the difference between dreams and astral travel? So every dream is part of the astral travel, but astral travels are not the dreams, right? So the difference is awareness. See, when we astral travel, it feels very real. We are going out of the body and we can feel, something sensations or movements or some kind of experience that it feels very real. Dreams are just a projection of our thoughts and emotions. Whatever is there in a subconscious mind, whatever we are thinking about certain things or about the past or anything, it can project in a similar way. Right? Sometimes all the dreams also feel very real. We feel, oh, I felt it was very real. We felt you traveled somewhere. So it'll be a part of the astral travel. That's the main difference, right? Dreams are unconscious, but astral travel is conscious. When we are doing that astral travel, that consciousness will come. You know that you are, going into that astral travel. your body, or you can feel, you're traveling or you're coming out. That experience will come. But in dream, we'll have just we can see something or we can feel emotionally, but we cannot feel that it's real, right? Sometimes it happens, so it's part of the astral travel. So normally dreams, what are the dreams, right? The subconscious projections based on our thoughts and emotions, and it's hard to remember. Sometimes what happens in dreams, right? We don't recollect many times. Okay. Is my voice audible? Okay. I think there is a network issue. Yes. Sometimes in the dreams we forget, right, what we see. But when you had astral travel or astral projection, then everything will be very clear. You will know, you won't forget it. So that's the difference also. So astral travel experience, right? When we have this astral travel, it feels very real. You'll know that you're traveling. You can feel some vibrations or sensation or something is coming out, right? It can be intentionally or it will be meaningful. If you have to know something, if there is some purpose or you have to gain your wisdom or something, then your astral body goes and experience those things. Right? It fully awareness present. So it will be with your awareness. It's not that you're unconsciously you're doing. It happens, but when you do more and more practice of meditation, you will get that awareness. And it happens consciously only. And it feels very real. So what happens during this astral travel? So when this astral body comes out, it travels to different realms, different dimensions in the space. It can be anywhere. It can roam around your house or anywhere it can go. And sometimes we can see, when it's traveling, you can clearly see the visions wherever it's going, what's happening, right? Everything can be seen and felt very real. And it can experience the higher dimensions also. Lot of knowledge, right? Many people, how they know people, there are other dimensions, what happens in the dimensions, right? A lot of people they know because during this astral travel, when their astral body went everywhere, that's how they gained that lot of wisdom and once they came back, they discussed this. And that's how people started getting this wisdom. And also access the timeline. We can always go into the past or future. See, for us, we think past is there, present, then the future comes. Everything happens one after the other. But when we're in the higher dimensions, in the higher level, then everything happens in the same time. The past, present, future, everything is happens simultaneously. Right now, is there in the other part, it's, the future is also happening. There is no one after the other. But for us, we feel that it's happening one after the other. Suppose if the car is going, right? If you're at your home, you see that car is coming from your neighbor's home, then it comes before your house and then it goes to your another neighbor or another street. But when you're in the top of the mountain, you can see that car is passing through the road. There will be no first neighbor or second neighbor. It won't happen, right? Everything is happening continuously. The same way, all the past, present, future, everything happens in the same way. So it can go into the past or future. It can access and sometimes you can see the glimpse of your past life or future, what's happening, right? Many people, they can experience future, but they don't know. But when things start happening, they will realize that they had that experience before. So what is the science behind this astral travel, right? So it's linked to altered consciousness. When our brain is completely relaxed, when we are in deep sleep or in a deep meditation, then it start experience beyond this physical limitations. When our body and the mind is active, then what happens? What are the physical things we start experiencing? But when the body is in rest, the mind is completely in rest state, then it goes beyond. So this awareness, this consciousness expands and we start getting these experiences. It can happen in deep sleep and in meditation, and lucid dreaming is also a part. So most of the time people feel, lucid dreaming where they can control their dreams. The next what happens, you can imagine, you can control it. It also feels real. That's also part of the astral travel only. But yet there are so many scientific research and everything happen. People experience this astral travel, but yet no fully scientific proof yet. But people do experience. Those who are in the spiritual path and meditation, they experience this most of the time, the astral travel. Others also can experience, but they don't believe that unless they know about this wisdom. So energy behind this astral travel. Now we know that astral travel happens, the energy, right? The astral body goes out. But how can it go? See, just like our car or bike, we need gas or fuel, right, to travel. The same way, the astral body needs energy to travel. It needs the cosmic energy. So how come it comes? See, when we do regular meditation, we gain that energy, right? That acts as a fuel. When you have plenty of energy in your body, you receive during the meditation, then your astral travel can happen. Then you can feel that awareness. Then your astral body can go out, right? It needs some energy. So breakthrough improves clarity, right? Breath work also. When you do regular breath work also, you can all your, energy centers, everything, it get balanced. So when we do deep breath work, and if there is any blockage also, it get removed. And of course, when we do meditation also, naturally healing happens. So energy flows throughly within your body and can be accumulated when we do more and more meditation. And the stillness deepens the experience. So when you are still, when you are calm, you can have these experiences. So after effects. So once we have this astral travel, then what happens? Right? We gain some insight and clarity. When our astral body goes around, it gains wisdom. So there might be some of the answers we get, or some of the, our deeper healing happens. Many times people say they had astral surgery, right? A lot of meditators, we have heard them that they are having some illness, and during their meditation or deep sleep, they had astral travel. They felt that, some kind of surgery was being done in their place where they had some issue or any kind of disease, right? They had some surgery, and once they woke up, they found themselves good. So this happened with many people. An emotional understanding might be you are going through some things, you're not able to understand some situation. That experience, gives you some clarity or some emotional relief. You feel better. And many times you may see your purpose or what you are going to do next, your upcoming future, or certain ideas or messages, anything you can get once you do this astral travel, right? And your awareness improves. Of course, when we have this awareness, we can understand, right, everything. So when we do this astral travel also, awareness increases, because with awareness only we can have this complete experience. Otherwise we'll be unconscious and we don't know what happens. So when we do more and more meditation and these practices, then awareness definitely increase, and we can see all of these effects also. Sleep. So normally sleep is not just for rest, right? It for the deeper relaxation of the body also. And the astral travel happens in the deep sleep. Our dreams, lucid dreaming, astral travel, everything happens during this sleep. It's again recharges energy. So when we are in the deep sleep also, we get energy, right? Every day when we sleep, we gain that energy. But when we do meditation, we get 3 times more energy. But for normal people who don't do many meditation, they get energy during the sleep, right? And it influences their dreams. So even though they don't do astral travel or anything, but everyone gets the dreams, right? They get some ideas or some messages in their dreams also. If they are more aware, then they can understand. Otherwise, they'll just forget it. But when we have more deeper experience, when we have full of energy, then we can do this astral travel also. And there is wonderful book, You Forever by Lobsang Rampa, where he talks about all of these things, meditation, astral travel, and many more in details. If you want to know more about the subject, you can read this book. And of course, we'll be doing that book in our book session also in upcoming weeks. So we'll understand more about these topics also. So what are the different stages of the astral travel? The first one is unconscious stage. The second one is semi-conscious stage. And the third one is complete consciousness. So stage one, when we have this, it's unconscious, we are not aware, right? It can appear as a form of dreams or some kind of images or visions you can see. right? And it will be scattered. You will not have any connection about it, but you will get some kind of intuition or some kind of messages, some experience you'll have to dreams. That will be the unconscious state. The second one is semi-conscious, where you are partially aware. You'll feel some kind of sensation or vibration in your body, and you can feel a lucid dreaming where your dreams feel very real, that you're running. You see some different random things, where which you never thought of or you never saw, but things start appearing. You will be somewhere, right? So that will be a partial awareness, a semi-conscious state. And the third state, where you're completely aware, you'll feel that you are going out, your astral body coming out, you're traveling, and you can actually hear people, speaking. If you're traveling and you meet some masters or any other, dimensions, masters or things, you can hear their voices, you can feel their touch also. It will be so real, that astral travel. If you're visiting some place, you can feel that how the place was there, whether it's hot, cold, everything can be felt so real. That's why astral travel is very real experience. So you can know when you have it based on the experience that it was something beyond you thought of. And the normal signs of astral travel is the first one, vibration. Your body vibrates, right? Normally, when we do meditation, it vibrates, but here you can feel more vibration, tingling. It can be anywhere or in the middle of your eyebrows, right? Most of this astral travel and everything we see through our third eye, or right, pineal gland. Our pineal gland gets activated. That's how we see this. Every day we get dreams, right? We are seeing when our physical eyes is closed, we are seeing through our third eye or Agnya center, right? So there we can feel that tingling sensations, some jerks in the body, because when the astral body goes and comes in, you feel some random vibration or some sudden jerk. You feel that someone has hit you or pushed you. That you can experience that, because when the body is going, leaving or coming back, it needs some time to reset with your merge with your body, right? So you can feel these jerks or any kind of experience. Many people feel they are falling front, falling back, right? Any of those sensations, and complete pressure on your forehead. You can feel very heavy in your forehead or your complete head. You can feel this, right? When you have these deeper experiences, you can see any of these signs going through. So when you're having this astral travel, what you can do? What to do when you're having this? The first one is stay calm. Don't analyze, don't judge, don't get panic. Most of the time, when the first time we do or few times, we get fearful because we are not ready. We don't know how it feels like. We feel something is happening, and many people they fear and they stop that experience. They forcefully come out of it. So when you are aware, when you come out of that, or when you get up out of meditation forcefully or come out of the sleep, then your astral body comes back immediately. So if you are panic, if you are fear, just relax. Nothing is going to happen. But initially, people feel fear, and when you're going through, just breathe slowly. No need to feel anxiety or what you will see. Don't get excited, but just observe. Because when we think, when we are excited, then we lose that experience. Just be an aware and witness, just like we say in meditation, just observe your breath. In the same way, if you're getting any experiences, just observe what's happening. Once you come out of that experience, you can analyze, okay, what did you feel or what did you see, what happened. But during the time, just be as an observer. Observe that experience, right? And then you will know, now we have learning this wisdom and topic. So next time, if you ever have this experience, then you will realize, you will understand, you can connect the dots also. And the main thing is obstacles and fear. Why people don't get, or if they get also, they stop themselves. The first one is obstacles during the astral travel. The first one is fear. When the astral body comes out, people fear that something is happening, right? So that fear is there, doubt. Many times they doubt, is it astral travel, is it dreams, or what's happening? So if you're doubtful, if you think, analyze too much, then you don't have this experience. And overthinking and lack of calmness. So when you are in the sleeping on the meditation, right? When you are deeply calm and relaxed state, then you can experience this. Naturally, you can feel that awareness will come and you can have this best experience of astral travel. And the second one is fear. Because when we don't know what's happening, when we see the situations or things unfamiliar, we fear, right? Many people, they fear and they stop themselves. And second one, it's not dangerous. Nothing to worry. As I said, there is a silver cord that is connected, so it will always come back. So no need to worry about anything. And it's a natural process. Since we are not aware, we never realize it, but it always happens. Every day when we sleep, our astral body goes out. It gets this experience, it comes back. But when we do more and more meditation, we are aware of this. When it gains that wisdom and knowledge, whenever you need it, that wisdom will come. It's not that every day is collecting, so you will know something immediately, but when the right time comes, when the situation comes, that knowledge, that wisdom, you will get to know. So it's a natural process and it happens every time. So no need to worry. So most of the times during the experience or once, when it again enters back, the astral body comes back and enters into physical body, people fear or something happens when it's re-enter. What happens? It comes with a very force. So you'll feel some jerk or something is pushing you. That quick return can shake your body completely, right? Or you can feel some headache or dizziness in your eyebrows because it comes with a force. And sometimes if you forcefully stop, if you get fear, then also it comes back immediately. So at the time you can feel the dizziness or headache because the process has not been completed and we forcefully stopped it, right? And once you have this also, once you have this astral body experience, you need rest so you can relax and just recollect what happened. Don't immediately get up. Take some time, relax, and feel that experience. And don't worry or don't judge anything. And you can always discuss with some masters or some who are spiritual so they can guide you or reflect you on what happened. So if someone wants to do it intentionally, right, it happens naturally, but if you are curious and you want to know it, the preparation is quite the environment. In any room, darken the room, quiet, no sounds, no, any kind of disturbance. You can just lie down, turn off the lights, comfortable setup, lie down completely, you know, and then you can make an intention that you want to do astral travel. You can affirm, you can visualize, and in a few days or within some time, you can feel that experience. And there, as I said, the book, The You Forever, he guides many practical tips about how you can do. If you're interested, you can learn from there also. And the most of techniques that can help you in this astral travel is deep breathing. Breathe in and breathe out, consciously doing deep breathing, meditation, visualization, and setting intention. Right? If you want to do, you can, before sleeping, you can make an intention that I want to do astral travel or I want to have this experience. And you can say and just lie down. Now, again, don't worry whether it happen or not, how it will happen. Now, don't get stressed, don't get anxiety, and don't overthink. Just make an intention and just sleep. And then you can happen the same day or in few days you can have that experience. Most of the time, they say that whenever in the middle of night you wake up, right, it can be for water or for using the restroom, anything. When you wake up, then once you come back, just do meditation for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. When you do deep meditation and then again when you sleep, then people most likely they do astral travel. So that's the time, in the middle of the night, most of the time people experience that. When you do meditation and then again sleep, then likely you'll have these experiences, astral travel or astral projection. And some of the practical tips that you can follow is practice regularly the meditation, keeping that intention. Write a journal what you're experiencing, even though you don't have astral travel, your regular meditation, your experiences, how you are feeling. You can maintain a journal. As you write it every down, right? Then you can recollect your experiences and then you can make the intentions also. Stay calm and do not force it. Even though you keep intention, you practice it, you are prepared for it, but don't force it. It will happen natural time. It will happen by itself. You can make that intention, you can make it the preparation, but don't force it. Don't get stressed out. When you're deeply in relaxed state, it will happen automatically. So, what are the benefits of this astral travel? As we said, the spiritual awareness. Our awareness get increased. We gain a lot of consciousness, lot of wisdom, and reduce the fear of death. So when an body goes out and comes in, right, it almost feel like, many people get scared, whether they'll die, what will happen. So when you are used to this, then you remove the fear of death. You can meet a lot of astral masters, you can travel to other dimensions. When you gain that wisdom, when you're aware of it, then you don't fear. And you will recognize that you are a soul. As long as you're attached to the physical body, you get that fear about death. But as you know you are a soul, then you won't get fear. Increase intuition, your sensitivity, right? Your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, your sensing power, hearing, other dimensions, all of these things will improve. And emotional healing, as we said, emotional and physical healing also. You will get some answers, you'll feel better, you'll get a clarity into your uh, sometimes a deep physical healing also happens. If someone is going through a lot of serious ailments or anything, the healing also happens. So, what is this deeper understanding about the astral travel? The first one is consciousness beyond the body. The astral body is nothing but the awareness or consciousness that is going out of this physical body. Experiences guide life, right? It can experience different things and guide your life, how you can progress next. You'll get that guidance. And awareness is the key. Being aware, being in the present moment, observing, that is the key. Then you will have that experience. So, friends, the conclusion is it's a natural ability, astral travel, develops with practice, awareness transform experience. The more and more you meditate for longer hours, more than 1 hour or 2 hours, then soon you'll get this experience. More likely you'll get that experience. And reading books and gaining wisdom, the more you read about it, before sleep or when you wake up in the middle, make an intention, do some meditation, and again sleep, then you will likely have these experiences. So, some other reflection points. Have you ever felt any of the signs, or have you had any vivid dreams, any kind of lucid dreams, or any dreams where you felt, it was something beyond unrealistic? And being aware in dreams. How many times, right, you've been conscious in your dreams? Do you remember? Do you recollect? Or do you just forget what happened? Right? The more you recollect your dreams, the more you're aware in your sleep, then your awareness happens when you do astral travel and all, right? That awareness will develop more and more. Everything will comes with practice. So, friends, I hope this was helpful to you all. This topic. If anyone has any questions or want to share, you can unmute yourself. But it happens naturally, no need to forcefully do. But if you're interested, you can read about it or you can have that experience. You can understand better. But just by doing this meditation and all, you will have that naturally. We are reading, we are understanding because in future, if you have any experience, it's better to know these concepts and all what will happen. If you hear someone, they're saying they're having this outer body experience, then you're curious, how it happens, why it happens. So knowing that wisdom is very helpful to each and everyone.
Yeah, I have the same question. Like, can you describe your experience when you had your astral travel?
Yes, sure. See, I had this when I immediately, within coming to 6 months of this meditation, I had this astral travel and all. At the time, I don't know anything about it. So once I started having these experiences, I read books or I, asked others, masters. Then I came to know about it. The first time when I saw is in the middle of the night when I was in deep sleep. I saw myself, I'm lying on the bed. My astral body was there. It's there on the roof, and I saw myself. And I was traveling entirely in my home. I was there in an apartment in Chesterfield, so I could see that it was completely, I'm going into every room. My astral body was traveling. Initially, I was very scared, but as it happened multiple times, then that awareness came. And many times I saw, I was going into mountains and all. It was so real that when we travel in the bike or, in the car, we can feel that air is coming, how speed we are going, right? The same way we feel, when we do astral travel, it feels so real. We go super fast. and we can feel that vibration, or the air is passing by, or you can see the things how it happens. And sometimes in the middle of the night, 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., I suddenly used to feel vibration in my third eye center, or my whole body used to vibrate. And I can consciously feel that something is coming out, that astral body. Sometimes, I resist it. I used to turn this side, that side, and I forcefully stop it. But sometimes it happens naturally. As I let go the fear, I had more of this kind of, experiences. Yes.
And how do you get back to your like yeah, normally anyway. I mean, for the first time, people get scared, but how do you get back to your own body after astral travel? Like, uh,
See, as long as you're in that awareness, right? Wherever it goes, if you allow, then you will have the complete experience, and then it will come back. Then you know that when it comes back, right, it merges back into your body. In the middle, right, for most of the time, it's not that easy, right? We remember everything, till the end. Sometimes awareness break, we are excited, or we think about it, what's happening, what will happen next, and immediately it comes. When your awareness comes, it will come back within a second. It will comes back, and you'll know that
so
a jerk or
it
something.
is at your own will then. It is
Yes.
at your own will you want to come
Yeah.
back.
Yes. The
You
moment,
might want to experience it for a while. If you want to experience it for a while by going somewhere, and if you want to return, okay, now I am done. It's. I mean, it's according to your will, I think, right?
yes, yes. When your mind, if your mind is relaxed, calm state, if your mind is awake, and you think, it just comes back. And most of the time in the between state, right? Uh, we say, right, sometimes when this happens, you feel like you want to shout, you want to call, your mind is awake, but your astral body hasn't come. Then many people say, right, in the dream, they shout, they say that I want to,
Yes, yes.
I'm not able. That situation also happens. So no need to scare anything. It just, right, that astral body is returning back. In between, if your mind is awake, then you feel, something is happening, but it will come back within few seconds. As you know, whenever you think,
Yeah, and sometimes you feel that.
it will come back. Yes. And you will feel that. You can feel that. Yes, sir, Padmaja ma'am. You can.
Yeah, hi Apurva. So just one small note. What is the significance like if we see sunlight in our meditation?
Okay. And the first one, significance, if you believe, seeing the sun is good, right? It's a kind of, uh, if it was a vision, or you actually felt you were going there, or you just saw a flash of light, it can be anything, but it's a good sign. But seeing a sunlight, if you say that's a brightness, that's a glowing, right? It's always related to golden color. That means it's a good experience. The different colors are there if you see. So golden light means again your awareness or consciousness is improving. Your third eye is improving the capability of seeing the golden light. So that's a good experience. If you see any of this,
Okay, okay. Yeah.
yeah, yes. The first we can say, right,
Yeah.
pineal gland is getting activated. Anything is seeing the colors, or seeing the flash of lights, or any kind of tingling sensations or vibrations. So that is what it is. And if you want to go deeper meaning, anything seeing sunrise, it's again positivity. It's again, growth in your life. You can again relate it to that.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Anybody else have anything?
Yes, so I would like to add few things. So yeah, the astral travel is we all know that, but once we experience things, most of us we experience, as Apurva said, so during the sleep time, so we are not able to get up. We shout sometimes. People think that something is happening. Some spirits are coming, or but it's a simple thing. When the soul awake and we are not able to get up. So most of us gets that experience. But astral travel, we good to know, especially for the meditators. So during the travel, if you find any, anything, if you see anything, don't scare and once you scare and again you come back to your body. That is the main thing. The awareness is important for the meditators, the clarity, awareness. Then you will get answers. If you are looking for something, if you are thinking something, you want some answers and spiritual, whatever it is, but you will get answers. And so many masters, they'll see some higher masters, they'll travel higher dimensions.
So we see
We'll
other
get more
dimensions.
clarity. Yes, we travel other dimensions, I think.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think I have an internet issue.
Yes.
So, yeah, so there are many benefits we hear, right? So, but we don't need to look for the experience. No matter like how long you have been doing meditation, some people get experience and some people they don't get any experience. So, but it's good to know about what is astral travel, and definitely everybody gets, and everybody travel during the sleep time or meditation time. And once you, sometimes we feel very heavy, or sometimes we get headache, because if suddenly the souls comes back to our body, we feel that heaviness or headache. So that is quite common. You don't need to scare about it. Yeah, it's a good concept to know. And yeah, coming to the Padmaja's question. So yeah, it's sunrises is a very good experience in during meditation, as Apurva said. The inner growth, clarity inside, and manifestation. So it's a golden rays, right? It's related to the solar plexus chakras. If you read about that, also it will help you. You'll get more clarity. But it's very good experience. That's all I have.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes. So as I said, during this time we can go into the past or future, into other dimensions, or we can meet some masters. Anywhere, any experience can come during the astral travel. Right? So it's not limited to anything, or you can just go into any random places. Many people see they went to Himalayas, or they're in the mountains, they're climbing, right? They're all part of this astral travel only. But in dreams, we just see the visions, but in astral travel, we feel very real. We can, when we are walking there, when we are touching anything, you can feel the touch, you can feel the presence over there. It feels very real. That's how you will know the difference between the dreams and astral travels. So I hope this concept was helpful to all of you. So friends, let's go into the meditation with this. So as usual, we'll be doing the breath mindfulness meditation. So sit comfortably as you see here. You can clasp your hands, fingers into fingers, and cross your leg at ankle. And just sit comfortably. The comfortable posture is very important. Close your eyes, remove your specs. You can darken or turn off your light in your room so that you'll have the more deeper and best experiences. All right? Just follow the guidance and let's do this meditation. The more and more longer meditation we do, we can have these experiences, any of these experiences, and our awareness also increases. Before meditation, you might forget your dreams, but once you start meditating more and more, you will remember your dreams, what happened, everything. Every day you can recollect your dreams. That's how our awareness will improve. In our day-to-day life, we'll be more mindful, we'll be aware what we are doing, what we are thinking. And again, in sleep and unconscious state also, our awareness will be improving. So friends, just follow the guidance and let's do this meditation. Dear friends, dear masters, sit comfortably, close your eyes, clasp your hands, fingers into fingers, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Don't forcefully inhale or exhale, just observe the breath. As you observe the breath, mind becomes empty. Be with your breath, dear friends. Let thoughts come and go. Don't get distracted by your thoughts. Bring your awareness back to the breath. Go deeper and deeper into yourself. Experience the calmness, emptiness, Gently bring your awareness back to the body. Feel any sensations in your body, dear friends. Recollect your experiences. What did you see or how did you feel? Now let's express gratitude. Be grateful to your parents, teachers, and mentors. Be grateful to plants, animals, Mother Nature, all the planets, the universe. Be grateful for this beautiful environment, for all the things we have. Whenever you're ready, slowly place your palms on your eyes for 5 seconds and then slowly open your eyes. Welcome back, friends. Thank you. I hope you all had a good meditation today. If anyone has any questions, you can stay back. Otherwise, we'll see you all tomorrow at the same time, friends. So from tomorrow, the next 3 days, we'll be discussing the book, The Monk Who Sold Ferrari. Right, every week, 2 days we keep for wisdom sessions and the rest of the 3 days for the book sessions, and the weekend, Friday and Saturday, we have only the meditation. So please do join regularly and continue your meditation. Thank you, everyone. And simply for today's topic, right? We all watch movies in theaters and all. If you watch the normal movie, that's how your dreams are, right? When we watch a 2D movie. But if you go for a 3D movie, right? How it feels, you feel more, real, or the vibrations or the motions, then everything feels more, right? That's how the astral travel will be. If you compare to a normal dream or any of the astral travel, that's how you can differentiate. But everything will happen naturally. We are getting this wisdom. So if you had anything or if you don't have, don't worry, don't get stressed. If anything coming, right, then definitely there'll be a significance. Now you're getting this wisdom means, and going forward, you might have this. Nothing will come to us without reason, without meaning. Today you're learning this topic means there'll be something useful for you in the future, definitely. So be grateful for that, for everything that we have. And thank you for joining. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, friends. Thank you.